What's up, everybody? Back for another shape of the week. If you've been following along, we're going to try to move it along a little bit now. I think you've seen that we've had kind of a basic kind of understanding of practicing each shape individually so that you can go ahead and make use of it in your improvisation. So if you've seen our regular C major, C6, minor 7, all those things, we've got a few more to go to get our kind of initial volume, our initial set of shapes of the week, so you can build off of those and really build up your jazz vocabulary and knowledge of jazz harmony, because all this stuff is interrelated. It's one does not exist without the other. It's a marriage of knowledge with hearing, with musicality and all of that, which makes people great improvisers. So today we're going to go with one of the most common chords, C7, so a dominant 7th chord. We're not going to do any alterations to it today. We're going to play it in 6 different ways that are going to help you to get super familiar with this chord. So obviously the first way that we want to do it is just arpeggiating it in 1 octave. So that would sound like this. So that's the first step, knowing what the notes are in the chord. The next thing we're going to do is play it 2 full octaves. And then we want to take it and expand from 2 octaves to your full range. So at the end of all these exercises, I'm going back to C. If you go down below and grab the PDF, it's not going to go back to C, but you can use your intuition to bring you back to home at the end of each exercise. Now what we're going to do is try to dig in a little bit deeper, get a little bit more familiar, and we're going to do rotations. So rotations are when we flip it 1 note to the top, and then we have a new note on the bottom. So for example, if we did a 3-note rotation of a triad, then we'd have then, otherwise known as inversions, but because we're doing them kind of in a horizontal fashion, I call them rotations. And I think someone that I took a master class with one time referred to them as rotations, and so it's kind of stuck with me. So here we go. So we're going to do rotations, our whole range. We might as well do the whole range if we're going to practice this anyway, right? So here's our rotations, nice and slow to get accuracy. 3s. Obviously not super slide friendly, but doing something like this will challenge you to get your slide technique together, and then when you go to use some of the pieces of it that are a little bit more friendly, you'll be good to go. Now we do the same thing, we do rotations in 4s. So instead of da 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 da, we're going to do 4 notes and move to the next inversion or the next rotation. So it sounds like this. So next time you have like 8 bars of 1 chord like C7, you've got all of these versions of that C7 to play. Now we're going to challenge you rhythmically a little bit with the last one, which is making groups of 5. So it goes all the way back to the root or the first note that where we started. So ba 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 ba. So I'm thinking about them really as a group of 5, a 5 tuplet. So instead of not 2 and 3 or 3 and 2, and 1 per beat ideally. Obviously we're going nice and slow. You can always do this faster. But so it'd be like ba ba da 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 da. That's the tempo, right? That's still a slow tempo. Or if you were doing this like as quarter notes over 2 beats, it'd be like ba 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 ba, like if the tempo was here. So anyway, aside from all that, let's try this. practice C at the end. So there's our 6 ways to practice C7. I hope that you'll take this and apply it to the 11 other dominant chords in the circle of fourths. So happy practicing, and we'll see you back here in the next video.